Video number 40. Number 40.1. I've seen this kind of event during my clinicals during my nursing program in the hospital. I've seen one of the patients reaching out to someone in the air and talking to that someone that I can't see. He wasn't my patient, I just happened to pass his room and witnessed it. After that I went ahead to my group where we being assigned to do our tasks as student nurses. 10 minutes later there was code blue, so everybody, including us student nurses, had to participate and help the hospital staff revive the person. As we ran to the designated room where everyone was working on the code blue patient, I then realized it was the room where this patient I had seen 10 minutes earlier talking to someone in the air. It took 30 minutes to revive him, but unfortunately the doctor finally had to pronounce him dead. Number 40.2. My grandfather was dying. Of Alzheimer's. He was always the funniest guy. Towards the very near end my mother saw him with his eyes closed. He was laughing and talking to his Aunt Bonita, who had passed years ago. He could barely remember who we were, so it was fascinating that he laid there talking to his favorite aunt. Number 40.3. My cousin died while he was recovering 2 weeks after heart attack. He saw his dead mother visiting him 2 days before he died. Number 40.4. My husband passed about 6 months ago and he had said he had a dream about his deceased grandparents. I said, "Do you think they're coming for you?" He said he didn't know, and then the night before he died, I heard him calling out to his grandma. He died later the next day, and then our daughter had passed about 4 months after her father. She kept saying she kept having dreams of her father. I asked what about, she said she did know, and I wound up finding her dead too. Both of them had these dreams about a month or two before they passed. Number 40.5. Seconds before my grandma died, she said, "The people are here," then she passed away. Number 40.6. When my mother was hospitalized, she suddenly screamed and said to me that she saw my deceased father and her dead mother. She was so scared that she started praying. After a month or so, she died. On her last day, she was so calm. I think she already accepted her fate. Number 40.7. My grandmother saw her sister in the evening when she died. Next morning another sister of my grandmother died too. Number 40.8. I wasn't there when my parents died. I was told my father was having a conversation with both his deceased sister. They came through in a big way after their death to me and my daughter. They specially made themselves known to my daughter, who used to be a non-believer but is not anymore. Yes, there is something beyond what we know as our current reality. Number 40.9. My dad took his life about 3 months ago. My great-grandma, my dad's grandma, is 89 and has dementia. We decided not to tell her about my dad's death because she would only remember it for about 10 minutes and completely forget. She told my aunt that my dad came over and talked to her. She said that he was worried about his kids and missed me and my brother. She also said that he was cold, so she invited him to sleep on the couch, but he had to sleep outside. She said all this a couple of days after his passing. I don't think it is just a coincidence, it really means something to me. Please subscribe, like and share with anyone that needs these comforting stories. Search for my related book on Amazon using the title of 4,000 Deathbed Visions Stories. Sincerely, Ken.